On this episode, we had made our way to the north entrance of Teddy Roosevelt National Park. We ended up staying in a campground that was just right across the river from the entrance, and it was called CCC Campground, and it was U.S. Department of Agriculture campground, and it was very inexpensive. It was phenomenal, dry camping only, beautiful sunsets, great trails to hike right by it. You just had to go through a gate. They brought horses there. There were people that mountain biked, and then the hiking. We did a walk every day if we weren't in the park. And Jody and I ended up doing an 11.1 mile hike, which is a combination of a couple trails, and just had beautiful views. And it was just a really great place to stay. We had never been in that area before, so it was really neat to explore it. Our next video will be of the national park, the north entrance. I might get the south entrance too, because we didn't do a whole lot in the south entrance, but it'll be of the national park. This one is drone footage of the campground and then our 11.1 mile hike. So I hope you enjoy it. we're doing we weren't planning on it, but we're gonna do an 11-mile hike. This behind where we're parked. We went the other way and went up on the ridge, but there were a ton of cows, so we turned around and we weren't prepared to go that far. And this time we were just going to go to the pasture and then turn around. But we met a guy and he said that he went through the field and that it's not bad. So I think we're going to do the whole 11-mile loop because we just ate and we have plenty of water. So we didn't start till like 12:30, 12:40. So it'll probably take us 5 hours, but we don't have nothing else to do. And it stays light forever. So it looks like it's going to open up, and I know we got to go way up. We got some major elevation coming up. And then we'll be on top. You just climb straight up and then you're on top. So Jody wants me to pick up the pace. So this may be, we've gone up and then down, and then up and then down. We've got 455 feet elevation and 2 3/4 miles. This is probably the up. We got to get up the mountain to walk across the pasture, but this is the long X trail, and then the other is the Ma Da something. I have pictures of it, but that's where we'll come out, and it's got a turtle on it. But this is the long X side, and it goes like 144 miles actually. But you can connect. See, that says long X. You can connect to do 11, or you can do just a 2-mile loop. So on our way up, there's a trail down there and that beautiful view. So we gotta still go up. There's the post, but sorry it's windy. Look at this view. It's unreal. Beautiful view. Wow. I think we're almost done with up. We gotta go up that, and up that. But this is the view. We're kind of on the other side, kind of. But gorgeous view. We're almost to the top, and then we got flat. But these have been some steep ups. So,
sure.
Okay, Jody thinks
And we're gonna have to walk all the way around.
And
And the gate's over there somewhere.
He thinks the gate's over there somewhere. Pretty crazy. They said it's like 5 miles of pasture. So we have gone 3.62, 900 feet in elevation. Look at that though. Gorgeous views. There's a gate, so hopefully that means we're, oh no, we're not at the top. There's more up. Man, these ups have been killer. They're like straight up. But it's, the breeze is nice, but it's definitely windy in spots, but it feels good. There's that view. So we're walking through the pasture land. Basically just a road. I'm glad. I was envisioning, like, I guess you'd have to have a trail to follow, but I was just envisioning us walking through with waist high stuff. But this is no different than the other trail. It just
I don't know, Jody's trying to figure out how in the world we get over there on top of that mountain without climbing. I don't know. But anyway, so we are 1,028 feet up and 4.3 miles. So we just passed the sign. We have exactly 5 miles left. This is still considered the pasture, but we're getting into trees and stuff now, so but anyways, exactly 5 miles left to go. So now we're getting into different terrain. So we've gone 7.24 miles, but look at the prickly pear. They're all blooming. There's blooms there and there's blooms there. It's so cool. They're so pretty. The bloom looks peach until it opens and it's yellow. But we're starting to get the views back again. There's a barn up there, but anyway, trudging along. So we got major cows. The whole herd is sitting here watching us. And we got about 1/4 of a mile to go. And they're all just sitting here staring at us. So we're trying to book a view. Sorry, that view is just phenomenal. There's so many limbs all along there. Okay, we got out of the cow pasture, and this is the side that we've hiked up before. We hiked up to the gate where we just came out of, and these views on this side are pretty phenomenal too. Is that the trail down there, Jody? Yeah, you can see our trail down there. Let's go back to the campground. We've actually only got 2.6 miles left to go, so this is all down. We came up this the other day, but all the cows that we just passed were at the gate. So the phenomenal views there in the pasture right before we came out. Wow. But they are pretty phenomenal on this side too. More of these views on this side as we're coming down. These trails around here are pretty brushy. You constantly got grass brushing up against your legs. Or they're super narrow and you have to like have your feet on edge, which is kind of annoying, but it is definitely phenomenal. And it's awesome that's right from the campground. So CCC Campground, this is Ma-Da, I'll see the name at the end, and then Long X combined to make this 11.1 mile loop. So there's some petrified, we're assuming that it's like that broke off tree. It's pretty cool. It's been broken off, but there was one back there too. But there's the trail. It goes that way. We are 9.6 miles in, so we should finish at like 11.1. So once we get we've done this far one time, but then the small loop will hook into where we've done that several times, we did it twice in one day and stuff. It's just 2 miles around, but so we'll hook into that, and that's what takes us back to the campground. So that's pretty cool. Up through there. This is where the caution sign is at the top, and that was on the other side. This crazy narrow. Jody's up there, but you like have no place to put your feet. I think they bring horses through here, unless I don't know, they go around somehow, but it's just crazy as narrow as this is. But up at the top of this is where you can do the small loop, and it is only 2 miles. So the signage is very, very, very good. They have posts everywhere. See, they have these kind of posts. And there's the caution sign. And we just went down that, came from there. And then that says about the Long X Trail, and then Sunset Trail. But we go this way. Ow. There's like little mini horseflies. We have about a mile left. A little under a mile. We have a half mile left. So there's tons of cows out there. And the river. It's the Little Missouri. So, half a mile to go. So, we're pretty much at the end of the trail. You can see our fifth reel, but this trail is the Madahay Trail. It's got the turtles. So, we went 11.2, 1,788 elevation, and the first, going the way we did, we got going up, we got 1,050 feet in the first 3 3/4 miles, and then we got the rest just up and down. So these are the gates that you got to go through. So here's the campground. So it took us 4 hours and 9 minutes. We had some quicker miles, especially when we were passing the cows, and some slower miles, but I stopped to take a lot of pictures and do video. So it was an amazing hike.
Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed the beauty of that area. It was a really great place to explore, and it was neat having a new place that we hadn't been before. So we hope you enjoyed it, and we thank you for your support. And remember, like Jody said, God loves you and Jesus saves you. Have a great evening.